Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back. Tell a friend. Hey, everybody, here with another video for you guys today. And today I'm going to be doing something that I really hoped I would never have to do. And that is, I'm going to tell you guys the truth, at least from my perspective, on Jeff Rainwater. But before going any further, let me just say, if you like this video, any of the videos on the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to be getting down into the truth of Jeff Rainwater after the intro coming in now.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
JP!
I want
MJP!
I want my
MJP!
I want my
MJP!
Call your cable company and say I want my
MJP! Now, let me just start this video by saying this is a video I never wanted to make. This is not something I look forward to, and it's not something that I take any pleasure or enjoyment out of. Let me start there. And it's definitely something that I never thought I would have to do, unfortunately. But we've just gotten to a point here where I think it is important for people to hear multiple perspectives on things, because there's certain narratives that get pushed out there and people like to hold on to them like there's some kind of truth. Even though they only have partial information or incorrect information or misled information. So I'm just going to point blank say it. Jeff Rainwater is a really good dude. Like, he's a really good guy, and I consider him a very close friend, at least as close of a friend as you can get through people you meet on the internet, essentially. But Jeff and I, we talk every single day, multiple times a day. And the same goes for Brad, Papa Brad, and CT Jason. All, us four are still very much in close contact. And we tell each other, not just stuff that we're doing on YouTube, but we actually, we talk about life. We talk about the struggles, the ups and downs of, family life, our personal struggles, whatever have you. So I mean, we really, we have developed that kind of a relationship outside of just, whether it was the iArcadians or even YouTube in general. And as such, basically since December, so coming up on, what's 9 months, so it'll be a year come this December when we started, originally planning the initial steps of the iArcadians. So that's a long time to talk with somebody every day. And I really, really feel like I know Jeff better than, other than the people I just mentioned. I feel like I know him better than the rest of you out there. And that includes other people that maybe were on shows with him, or definitely people that have had, even personal conversations with him. Because not only have I had those personal conversations with him, but we've had a lot more in-depth conversations. And I was right there with him every step of the way through every, drama that has unfolded within the home arcade community. And so we know what's went on. We know the true story. We know everything that has transpired. Let me just say that while I'm not going to sit here and say I agree with every method Jeff maybe has used in contacting certain people or discussing things with them, but know this: he was never harassing anybody, and he was never going out of his way to make anybody's life difficult. If anything, Jeff has always been a searcher of the truth, and I don't think that that is a bad thing. That's maybe why some people out there might fear him or have a problem with him, is because Jeff is a truth sayer, if you will. And every controversy that's boiled up, over the course of the last 9 months, we've known all about it. And I gotta say, I have agreed with Jeff's points and Jeff's stances on just about every occasion. Again, I maybe wouldn't have went about it the same way perhaps that he did, but we're all different people. We're all unique. But just because people maybe didn't agree with his methods, that does not mean that what he was saying was wrong or incorrect. He was making points that people had a problem with, and they didn't like that he was putting attention on certain things, and that upset them because it went against their particular narrative. That doesn't make Jeff the bad guy, everybody. That does not mean Jeff's the bad guy. That just means Jeff is pointing out certain inconsistencies within the home arcade community that other people have problems with. And that does not make Jeff the bad guy. That makes, if anything, Jeff has been more of on the side of right than just about any of the rest of you guys out there. Because like I said, I mean, anybody that's going to talk receipts or this or that, I know the whole story, man. So does Papa Brad, and so does CT Jason. We've all been there, hand in hand through all of this together. We still are. Jeff is full aware that I'm making this video right now. And I just gotta say that, like, Jeff is a good guy. He doesn't go out of his way to pick fights with people. And that's this narrative that has been pushed on Jeff. And that's what's really unfortunate. He is pointing out inconsistencies or bad behavior or just plain lies or partial truths that other people are presenting to the world through YouTube. And he takes it upon himself to correct that false information. Now, again, you could say that maybe he's in the wrong for doing that, but that's where I disagree, because it's not what Jeff is saying is wrong. What Jeff is saying is correct. It's the way the other people are responding and reacting to it is why there's this controversies and all this hate towards the guy. I mean, it's not my place to go on and on about all the things that have transpired against Jeff within the past 9 months. I mean, that's, even though I was a part of that tale as well, that is his story to tell. And let me just say that the amount of animosity that exists out there for him is very unfortunate, and it is very uncalled for, and it's just plain wrong, because again, Jeff hasn't done anything wrong. He's just pointed out some things that people were upset that he pointed out. Sure, some people could say, well, maybe he needs to mind his own business more, and maybe that there's some truth to that, and maybe that's something that we all need to, take a step back and think about, especially when we're online YouTube personalities. But that, again, that doesn't mean what Jeff was saying was wrong. Just because you don't like what he was saying. I'll stand by Jeff Rainwater, even if no one else will, because I know the kind of guy he is. And I know the trenches that we've been through together. And I mean, to put it point blank, I mean, this is a major reason why he's not on the iArcadians anymore. And this is a major reason why I am not on the iArcadians anymore, is because of all this negative cloud that exists out there in regards to not just Jeff Rainwater, not just Papa Brad, but the iArcade unto itself, like the whole community. And I'm not saying the iArcade community is bad. No, I'm saying that there are definitely forces out there working against the iArcade community. And Jeff Rainwater has been targeted as, one, if not the top YouTube presence in the community. And there was very much conservative effort to take him down and remove him from his stature within the community, and that was really unfortunate, and it really shows the kind of character of some of the individuals that are out there. and they know who I'm talking about here. But I'm not going to sit here and throw other people under the bus. I'm not calling anybody out by name, but you know, those that know, they know. It's unfortunate. When we all started this, you know, if I'm honest, Jeff was the one guy that I was a little bit nervous about because of all the negativity that exists out there about him. And so it's like, you know, at some point you think, well, if there's smoke, there's got to be fire, right? You know, so there's got to be more to the story than meets the eye. And I'm sitting here telling you guys, for 9 months, I have waited for the other shoe to drop to find out, oh, there it is, Jeff. You know, that's why people don't like him. You know, that's why they say he's full of drama. There's the example. And I'm telling you, in 9 months' time, it hasn't happened. He has not said one thing or done one thing that I'm like, ooh, Jeff, that was out of line. You shouldn't have done that. No, he hasn't. He hasn't. And I'm sorry if that upsets people, because again, all he's doing is, you know, shining a light on truths that some people don't like. And you guys can all take this video and this information however you want. We're all free to decide whatever we want for ourselves. But like I said, I've been here in the trenches with him all along. I've seen what he's seen, and I'm telling you, I stand by Jeff Rainwater. And that's about all I got to say about that. Well, everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks to listening to my little spiel. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.